So as the Chief Technology at Small Footprint, you'd think that the thing that the team challenges me the most with is getting to work with new technologies. As it turns out, that's really an assumption that we get to do that, and we certainly are working with all the latest and greatest technologies when it comes to software development. The thing that the team really challenged me the most on is finding really interesting projects, and they really frame this in the sense that they want to work on projects that when they go home at Christmas, they can talk to their mom and dad and tell them how excited they are about the really neat things that they're doing with software. The really fun thing about what we do at Small Footprint is we get to work with a lot of different types of customers, a lot of different types of projects, and it's amazing to me how people can use software technology to really help their businesses in ways you would just never imagine. One of those ways is in North Carolina we have a lot of what people generally call chicken houses. And in these chicken houses, there are actually people who have to go out and catch live chickens to load them up on trucks. And previously, the tracking of this has been very manual. We actually built an iPad app for one of our client partners that helps them in that chicken house actually keep track of all those chickens as they're being gathered and as they're being put on the truck to actually make sure that everyone's being paid and all the chickens are going to arrive alive and healthy. So it really is amazing to me the ways that software technology can impact our lives in even the most far-fetched ways.
A project that I am really proud to have been a part of is the iPad application for the Child Healthcare Safety Administration for UNC Chapel Hill. Two reasons I was proud to be a part of that project. The first one would be that the client was involved from start to finish, which always guarantees a better product. We had them all the way from storyboarding through product delivery. The second reason would be that we ended up with a product that improved efficiency as they were going into these facilities and evaluating them, and also improved on the quality of the artifacts that they were capturing while they were there.
One of the projects I'm really proud of is the work we did for Interact. They're a company that has a first responder system, and we were able to go in and help them create a new interface for their configuration section of that program that was just so much easier to use and understandable after we finished with it. One of the things that I think Small Footprint does the best is increase the usability of the products that we create, whether we create them from scratch or, as in this case, where we work on something that had been pre-existing and just improve on it. And we were able to come up with two major areas that we made the system easy to use, understandable, and the customer was extremely happy with what they got. They couldn't believe that they'd been using something else for all the years that they had been.
A project that I'm really proud that I was a part of was the Samaritan's Purse project that we worked on for Operation Christmas Child. This was a project where volunteer coordinators around the country could register and sign up a group of people to come and serve at a processing center. A big challenge for the project was that it really needed to be very scalable and support thousands of people hitting the site all at the same time. And so that was a fun challenge to overcome. It was an easy project to talk about with people that don't know much about software, because a lot of people had heard about Operation Christmas Child or maybe packed a shoebox for them, and so it was something that I could point to and say, hey, we did this. So that was pretty fun.
So as you can tell from the stories you've heard today, we're really passionate about what we do, especially when we're impacting lives. We love the technology, but more importantly, we love to see what the technology can do.